Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gamer channel. We're going to be continuing our Final Fantasy XIV Dungeon Guide series today. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new trial released in patch 6.3 for Endwalker, Mount Ordeals. Starting off, this boss will cast Inferno, which is just going to do party-wide damage that would need to be healed through. If you didn't have him in the center of the platform already, he'll then teleport to the middle, and just for an animation, kind of cut off one side of the platform. This will tell you kind of what's happening next. He'll then spawn 3 circles in the middle of the platform, and then cause a AoE to expand down one side of them. You'll want to stand close to this AoE on the line either to the left or right of it. Once the AoE is launched, all party members will be rooted in place, and then a large cone AoE will originate from whichever way the line was going down. So as you can see in this position, it is turning to the side, so we position to the left or right of it to avoid the AoE once it is launched. Shattering Heat is going to be a tank buster that you'll just want to use a cooldown to help reduce the damage some. And then teleport back to the center of the platform and cast Arc Inferno. This is going to do a circle AoE underneath him that will persist throughout the entire effect, along with AoEs that will begin to rotate around the platform. While this is happening, there will be smaller AoEs that will appear under different party members that you'll just want to avoid standing in, along with a line AoE down the center of the platform, and then followed up by several cone AoEs in different directions that you'll just need to stand between. He'll then make half the platform into an Inferno again, which will televise that he is about to do the 3 circles down the middle. This time the middle purple circle will begin to rotate, so you'll need to check which it's going to be rotating into. It is almost always going to change into one that will cause it to either go to the left or right. So you can usually stand in the spot that the AoE says it's going to happen in. It is possible that this will not be the case, but from what I've seen, that is 90% of the time what happens. He does this 2 separate times. And then would become untargetable and teleport to the front of the platform, begin channeling a large AoE while summoning 4 adds onto the platform that you just want to pick up an AoE down. While killing these, there will be several circular AoEs that you'll just need to move out of, along with cone AoEs that can come from the additional adds, and a tank buster that comes from the large one. The large one can also do a party-wide damaging AoE, so you'll just want to heal through this. After all the ads are dead, then the boss will throw a damage over time on all party members before doing a large burst of damage. After this, you'll have a few moments to just beat on him before he transitions into his next phase. When this next phase of the fight starts, there will be a circular AoE on all party members that will leave a residual bleeding effect, so this will require a bit of extra healing. He'll then cast Flame Rake, which will do a spinning directional in the middle of the platform. You'll just want to get close to him so you can reposition out of this quickly and stand close to where the AoE is televised to happen, as soon as this goes off, you will need to reposition into the AoE as it will expand towards the outside of the platforms. After this, he'll follow up with Soul Scout, and this will do a line AoE on all party members that after a brief delay will transition back through the platform. So you'll just want to move out of these once they come up on the screen. He'll then do a double tank buster that is going to be large cone AoEs, so the tanks will want to position close enough that their AoEs are not overlapping, but that it gives the rest of the party enough room on the opposite side of the platform to spread out. He'll then do a sweeping immolation, which is going to do a circular AoE on all party members, along with doing a massive AoE on one half of the platform, so you'll need to reposition out of this. And then transitioning back into his original phase. From here, he'll just repeat the abilities in phase 1 and then go back into phase 2, so it just repeats over and over again. He'll summon the 3 circles in the middle, with the middle one beginning to rotate again. So check the direction that it is rotating and which line will be rotating in line with it, and then reposition yourself accordingly. He does this 2 separate times. Before following up with an Inferno AoE for party-wide damage. He'll then do the Arch Inferno, which is going to do the AoE underneath the boss, along with the AoEs that will be rotating around the platform. There will be several AoEs under different party members, which you'll just step out of. Conflagration is going to be the line AoE down the center of the platform. And then Radial Flagration for multiple cone AoEs from the boss. This is the point that he'll transition back into his phase 2. Starting off with Flame Rake, so you'll want to get close to the middle of the platform to avoid the initial AoE and then move into it as soon as it goes off. He'll then do Inferno for the circular AoEs on all party members with the residual bleed. And then finally with a Soul Scout for a line AoE on all party members that will have a secondary AoE after it goes off. And this should be it for Mount Ordeals. I hope this helped everyone out. If it did, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you all on the next one.